Hey, it's your man Bonta83 for Successful Convicts, and you're in tune to another episode of Cooking with Bonta83. So this time, last time I brought you the banana pudding, but this time I'm bringing you the banana pudding cream cheese cake, pound cake. Stick around. Hey, you're back with Bonta83 and you're cooking with Bonta83. Bonta83 always got something cooking, whether it's food for thought, or just kicking the bobos. But anyway, today, like I said, we're making this banana pudding cream cheese pound cake. Now, for ingredients, you're gonna need some cake flour. And let me show you. Let me show you this. I got the soft silk cake flour, Walmart special. You're gonna need banana cream instant pudding mix. You're gonna need of course, your real vanilla flavoring. You're gonna need vanilla extract. You're gonna need banana extract. You're gonna need 6 room temperatured large eggs. You're gonna need baking powder. You're gonna need baking soda. You're gonna need sugar, regular white granulated sugar. You're gonna need butter, salted or unsalted, whatever you prefer. You're gonna need some heavy whipping cream. You're gonna need some bananas. You're gonna need some vanilla wafers. You're gonna need measuring cups. You're gonna need bowls. And you're gonna need, if you wanna do it ahead of time, mash up your bananas. Mash up about 2 or 3 bananas. Mash them up. You want your butter at room temperature. Tell you a little trick. Now, I forgot to put my butter out at room temperature, so I throw it in the microwave for a few seconds till it gets soft. Same thing, same idea. And you're gonna need to preheat your oven at 325 degrees. Don't let me forget, you're gonna need some cream cheese, and you're gonna need this at room temperature too. Mine is at room temperature because you're gonna need it soft. All right, now to kick this thing off, we're gonna whip our butter. We're gonna whip it like it did something, all right? So you take the butter, and you pop it in your bowl, all right? Hold on a second. A spatula. Take this one here. Get it in the bowl. Extras. And we're gonna start off, we're gonna whip the butter, the cream cheese, and the sugar. But first, we wanna whip the butter. Get that started in the whipping process. And I'm starting with my mixer unplugged. So let me plug up the mixer. I'm gonna whip this butter. All right, as you see the butter's creamy. Now I'm gonna add the 1 package cream cheese. I'm gonna cream it with the butter. And then next, we'll be adding sugar. And it's room temperature, so it's easier to work with when it's room temperature than when it's not, as you can imagine. Or if you know anything about cream cheese, it's kind of hard. Using the same spatula because it's all going in the same thing, so not like I'm cross-contaminating that. Oh man, let me see that. All right, there we go. All right, now the cream cheese in with the butter. So I mix. And before I get to the sugar, I wanted to mix up the cream cheese and the butter, just get it incorporated, mixed together. Now I'm going to add in the 3 cups of sugar. This is 1 cup. And before I mix in another one, let's get this one kind of mixed in well, so you don't get those crunchy parts. You know, you might get a sugar patch or something in there. Alright, that's 1 cup. This will be 2 cups. And again, like I said in the last recipe, I don't just, when it's mixing dry parts into wet parts, you don't want to just start off with your blender super high. You want to start it out low and work it up. So the dry parts don't go flying all over the place. And these dry parts being sugar. Alright. And now for the 3rd and final cup. I'm gonna mix it up. Like I said, on low. Once I get it all wet, then I can kick the speed up. And I got this on speed 9, which this is the highest speed it'll go. Your blender or other blenders might just say high. Mine is a number. Actually, now it's on 9. And what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna hit the edges with the spatula just to make sure I'm getting all that sugar mixed in well with it. So we got the butter, sugar, and the cream cheese being all mixed together. And for now, it's time that I mix the eggs in. Now I know you watch a lot of different recipes and they'll tell you different ways. You know, I've heard you know, a lot of recipes call for mixing the eggs in one at a time until it's well incorporated. Well, I've found that you can mix the eggs in all at the same time. So what I do is mix the eggs up in a bowl and then just pour them in there. Trying to get those shells in there. Never mind my puppies in the back. They just doing what they do. So I got all 6 eggs in the bowl now. What I'm gonna do is, since I'm using them in here anyway, start them out on slow. Kick it up a little bit. And it's also helping to release the stuff that was in between the blender. So now I got all 6 eggs mixed. Start the blender. Start out a little bit. Got it on, put it on 3. And I'm just going to incorporate the eggs like that. Blend it all up. All right. All right, that's nice and whipped up. Now I'm gonna add my extracts, and I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon of vanilla. I'm gonna do 1 teaspoon of banana extract, that is. Just a tablespoon of vanilla, 1 teaspoon of banana. And with the vanilla, you can use, you know, because this banana is clear, which reminds me that they also have clear vanilla. Me personally, I don't think it makes a difference, but I'll whip this up in there. Again, start it out slow till it gets incorporated. And then go up a little higher. You go up a little higher to mix it all together. Alright, set this to the side for a second. Now I want to mix my dry ingredients. The dry ingredients consist of 3 cups of cake flour. I'm going to add to it this box of banana cream instant pudding. Fourth teaspoon baking powder. And they got these nifty little edges right here, so you can just go in there hard, wipe it off. Also, 1/4 teaspoon baking soda. And you know, you got the good old 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Half a teaspoon of salt, one of the ingredients I forgot to mention. And to get it all together. Now, normally you can sift this, but I don't find it extremely necessary. But, hey, that's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. So now what we're going to do is we're going to incorporate the powder, the dry ingredients, to the wet ingredients. Also, we're going to alternate, because we're going to mix it in slowly. So we're going to alternate the flour with the bananas. And you know what? Just for good measures, I'm going to put another banana in here. So as you're seeing, I ain't doing nothing but mashing them up. Mashing them up. Mashed up bananas. Almost like making baby food. If you ever made baby food from scratch. I haven't, but I just imagine this is how it'd be. I'm gonna leave some chunks in there. Like some banana chunks in there. So now we're gonna incorporate this, like I said, a little at a time. Put that much in there. Start to mix out, like I said, on a low speed, so flour don't go flying everywhere. Then kick it up. So now it's in there. Kick it up a little bit. Now, put a little bit of bananas in there. I didn't put them all in there. I'm gonna get this spatula too. Give it a go around for the flour that we got on the edge. All right, start it on low, get it mixed in. Kick it up a little bit. A little bit more flour. And I'm gonna do this until I've incorporated it all in there. All right, I had to switch it up. The bowl was getting too small. My other bowl, I don't know what happened to it. Same thing that's happened to all our spoons in the house for some reason. But I had to switch over to my thick mixer. So now I'm gonna be doing it over here. All right, now it's time I'm gonna go down. Time for more bananas. This one actually works out better anyway. Go down. Put the rest of this in here. And then I incorporate that and I'll get back with you in a second. So now cake batter is ready. I prepped my pan, and basically what I use is this Pam baking spray, because it's made with flour, so it got the flour already made into it with the grease. So you spray it and makes your cakes pop right out. So before I kick it off, I want to add some of these, and these are just crumbled up vanilla wafers. I want to add these to the bottom of the pan before I put the cake in there, just to give it that extra little banana pudding-like flavor. Add these at the bottom. All right. Got cookies at the bottom. Cake batter inside. I like to scrape this off of here. Only because I just hate to let all this cake batter just go to waste. I mean, if you want to play a cruel joke, you can let your kids eat all of this, and they'll be happy to do it, but they're going to be in the bathroom for a while. But anyway, so now I'm just putting this in the cake pan. I'm trying to go around. I'm gonna have to get a bigger cake pan too, because this recipe, my pan, it just fills the pan up. But I don't let the extra cake mix go to waste, of course. That's why I must mold. I must mold and make up for it. So, smooth it out a little bit, because it will rise. It will rise. You'll have even more. A little more now. Like I say, it's gonna rise. I got it pretty much to the top, as you can see. Then once you get it smooth, you want to pat on it. And this is to get the air bubbles out. Should it be any in there? And more than likely it will be. Now, I'm gonna put this in the oven for 1 hour, 45 minutes. I'm gonna check it at about 1 hour and 30 minutes just to see where we at. And I will let you know. See you in a minute. All right, it's been a long night. As you can see, it's daytime, next day. All right, now to put the cake, I done let it cool, plenty of time to cool. So put it on top of this cake pan. This is the cake pan. Hold on a sec. These cake pans get for $1 at Dollar Tree. As you can tell, I like Dollar Tree. So put the cake on the cake pan, flip it over. And like I said, I sprayed it real good. Once I flip it over, I just give it a tap all the way around, and let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Bam! Dang. All the cake came out. There we go. We got the cake on the cake pan. And we're back again. And this is the last part for the glaze. Now the glaze, here's the cake. I flipped it, I put it on the cake pan, and that's what we need. So for the glaze, now what we're gonna do, we're going to sprinkle some of these vanilla wafers on top. Just a little bit on top. Not gonna really stick because it's dry. I just want to put a little bit on top. Now, for the glaze, we're going to use 1 cup of powdered sugar. 1 cup. 1 cup. All I need is 1 cup. And that's not exactly a full cup, but it's a cup. Now we're gonna put a little bit of our pure vanilla, just a little bit, and we're gonna put a little bit of our banana extract, just a little bit. And like I always say, you can do that to your liking. And to wet it up, we're gonna use some heavy whipping cream. And with the heavy whipping cream, you gotta add enough so you got that wet glaze consistency. I'm gonna mix it with the mixer. So it's really not, you know, I can't really say how much to put in there. You just gotta keep mixing it till you get that consistency. And if you happen to put too much in there, you can always add a little bit more powdered sugar to dry it up. See, like right now, see how it's kind of like thick? I want it a little bit wetter than that, so I'm gonna put a little bit more in there. So I wanted a little like runny on the steak. See that consistency? Me personally, I want it just a little bit more wet. Just a little bit more wet. Put a little bit more in now. Still a little thick. I want it a little bit more wet. I got another thing I want to do too, because the frosting seems to be just white, which is cool. But by me making it banana, I'm gonna add a little bit of food coloring to it just to tint it a little bit. And I'm gonna do 1 drop. I'm gonna do 2 drops, because it's pretty white. And I'm also gonna wet it just a little bit more. Like I said, you can wet it to your liking. I just want mine kind of like dripping. See that? See how it's turning yellow? That consistency, that's what I wanted. All right, spatula. Let's put it on. Maybe I shouldn't have put the crumbs on there just yet. They on there now, so. Actually could have made it a little more wetter. I wanted it to drip down the sides. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna make a little more. So I'm gonna go with more powdered sugar. I'm not gonna do a whole cup. I'm gonna do maybe half as much. A little bit more banana. A little vanilla. And 1 drop the color. Heavy whipping cream. That's why it's important to get your consistency right the first time. And of course, I can't take it off. I could, but it would just be a mess. if I can scrape some of this off. I'm gonna put it right back on. I just want to get it, like I said, I want it a little bit more wet. But in the end, you won't even be able to tell that I did this. And this is why you want to get the proper consistency from the gate. So you won't have to redo it. But that's the good thing about these cakes. Because on this type of stuff, it really ain't no mistakes. Because of the simple fact, it's all food. So it's gonna get ate. It's gonna get ate, so it's not like it's a waste. Got a little cookie and I'm gonna wet it up just a little bit more. I want it to drizzle down. Almost there. Want it a little more wet. And like I said, this is all up to you and the consistency you want. You like it dry or not as wet? Don't add as much heavy whipping cream. You like it watery, add a lot of whipping cream. Add it to the consistency that you want. I think I'm there now. I'm slinging it everywhere. All right. Yeah, there we go. And I'm gonna put it on the edge. I'm gonna put it on the edge because I'm gonna go around. Go around, pat it down, which is gonna cause it to dribble down. And then I can easily come back over the parts that I had did before. See that? help it down. I'll help it dribble down. All right, now I'm gonna come back with the crumbs and sprinkle them on top. Sprinkle right on top of that icing. And then hit the top. Place some cookies on there. And you can do this however you want. You know what I mean? However you choose to decorate it, it's on you. Ain't no right or no wrong way. And there you have it. Banana pudding, cream cheese, pound cake. So there you have it. Another bomb creation by your man, Bonta83. You've been cooking with Bonta83, so you know you've been cooking something good. And like I said, just something for the holidays. Now we're about to dig into this, and you already know it's gonna be good. All right, check me out, Successful Convicts. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. Let me know if you like what I did. If you didn't like what I did, it don't matter. Make sure you leave a comment. Check me out on social media, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Successful Convicts, and I'm out.